We are currently close to the border of Nigeria. Nigeria is a chapter on its own in our expedition. It required quite some preparation, like visa, and we had to arrange an escort.
Yeah, there have just been elections, and there will be elections as well in a couple of days. In addition, there's a shortage of the new currency, so it's difficult to pay anything.
There's a shortage in fuel, especially in diesel. Not a big issue for us, but it could be, because if we have to charge, then they need like the big generators they have in towns, then they cannot fuel them.
And the visa was also very difficult to get, as you can only get a business visa. Luckily there was a company that wanted to help us with this. But yeah, so we enter and then we have to go to the airport first to get the real visa there. Charging while waiting to be allowed into Nigeria. We are still in Benin. We were not allowed at the border where we are. They were very nice to us, but our visa was only valid by entering by airplane.
And we knew that up front, but there is no other solution. So we cannot get a visa to enter the country by land. That's just not possible at this moment. And so the workaround was that we enter the country and then drive directly to the airport and get our visa there. But they didn't allow us to go into the country, so we have to go to another border.
Only 50 kilometers, so we'll be there in a couple of minutes.
And we charged at the border of Nigeria, so we got a couple of percentage in our battery, thanks to
cool.
Nigeria Energy. We are in Nigeria, but we are not there yet.
Oh my god, we are exhausted.
It's now close to 5 o'clock in the afternoon and we started at 8:30.
Oh my god.
We paid way too much money, but now we get an escort from customs to the airport.
In front of us?
And behind us we have our own escort, so we go to the airport to get our official visa. It's like,
but they kept on asking more money and just letting us wait for hours, and
we are like here in our emotion. I'm really done with the day, but yeah, we are in Nigeria, and unfortunately everything has a price. In a few weeks there will be tourist visa again, probably, so for other overlanders it will be more easy, but for us it was not an option, because then the raining season will come in Nigeria and in Cameroon as well, and we don't have the car for the raining season.
So we just wanted to enter as quick as possible. A very good morning out of Lagos, Nigeria city. Here you see our first charging location of Nigeria. We are at a hotel where we spend the night, and in this beautiful garden our Sunbeam has been charged already up to 80%. The next day we drove with our escorts again to Benin City.
Yeah, then we had to stay 2 days in Benin because there were elections and the roads were closed, so nobody was allowed to drive on the election day. We neither. So therefore we stayed at the hotel for 3 nights, 2 days, charged a car to almost full, so we could drive more than 400 kilometers.
And this morning we left. We are now driving without escorts. All is going good, so we haven't had a stop yet, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Nigeria is...
The first stop will be in 100 meters, so we continue this...
See you in a minute.
See you in a minute. Morning.
Morning.
Hi, it's everything.
Everything is good.
Everything is good.
And with you?
You are enjoying Nigeria, fine.
Yes, yeah, it is.
Nigeria, where are you going to?
We're going to South Africa.
South Africa?
Yes.
From here you take off from?
Yes, from the Netherlands. We are already 4 months on the road.
Okay, what do you have for Nigeria?
From the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Yes. South Africa. By car.
By car?
Yes, by electric car. This is an electric car. No gasoline.
South Africa?
Yeah. No. In like 5 months. Yes. That was our first checkpoint of the day. It was all good. People were happy.
Very friendly. Yeah, so we drive again a long day today, and then we will stay mostly at hotels and charge there, as we just want to cross Nigeria a bit quicker. Also because of rainy season is starting here, so
we now, since we are in Nigeria, we had rain almost every day.
And it's heavy rain, so, and we still have to do some off-roading. Yeah, we want to cross there soon. Hello. Good to. Thank you.
How's everything?
Good.
Good.
Very many people.
It's a good driving day.
Any complaint?
No.
No.
No
Do you like
complaint.
it? No, it's good.
What are you marketing?
We are driving with this car from the Netherlands to South Africa, and it's
From London to South Africa.
yes, and it's an electric car.
Electric
So
car.
we don't use any.
You don't
fuel.
use any fuel.
No.
Just like that.
Yes.
He will be charging himself
With the sun.
with his son.
Yes, we use the sun to charge it.
What if it get tonight?
Sorry.
What if night comes?
Yeah, then we cannot charge. Then we need
Or
to
we
wait.
can use a wall outlet.
So then you will find a place to park.
Yes. Yeah. We go to a hotel and then we can plug in and then we can charge the car as well.
That's alright. That is a wonderful one. Hi, I wish you would dash me one of these cars. Madam, can you dash me one of these cars?
Not yet. They will come. They will
Eh?
come. But it's an experiment.
Okay.
Yeah.
But can you send one to me from there?
Yeah, we could do that.
We can ask the
can
the
ask.
supplier of the.
Yeah.
Will it cost me money?
It will cost
Probably.
money. Yes.
But can you do it for me free of charge?
No, I cannot do that.
Why?
I don't have a money tree in my garden, unfortunately.
Okay, now no problem. Go away.
Okay,
Thank you.
This vehicle is not
Electric
taking
car.
fuel.
Yes, I understand. We are saying,
Okay.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Hello. Good. And you?
How is your journey?
It's really good.
From where to where?
From Benin City to Ekunu.
Safe journey.
Thank you.
Finding electricity is a little bit more difficult here, as we didn't expect it that much. But the grid was off for 12 hours in a row and even more. And we cannot use solar because there's thick clouds, a lot of clouds. So therefore we found a generator.
So we charged, we're now 100% full, but it was also quite exhausting for us, so we might look tired as we are. Yeah, a fuel station, that's what a generator was, and there were a lot of people there interested in what we were doing, which is of course very nice, so we were happy to explain it to them. But at the same time, Nigeria does feel to us that we have to be careful, that there might be a dangerous situation, you never know. The people are very friendly, but we are always kind of on a watch. So yeah, now we are back in the car, back in our home, and we will relax a little bit, but we are quite tired already of the day. Good morning.
Morning.
How
Good morning,
are you?
sir.
How are you?
Good.
Good. How are you?
Very
Fine.
good.
Hi,
Fine.
Nice to meet you.
Fine. Thank you. Miss you. My name is Adiola.
Renske.
Okay.
Martin.
Right on. Where are you going?
We go to Cameroon.
Cameroon.
Yes.
Okay, you go to Cameroon now.
Yes.
Okay. We are coming back to Nigeria.
Maybe another time. We are driving all the way to South Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bye bye.
Bye.
We have to climb a quite high pass, high altitude pass, before we can go into Cameroon, and our battery of our car is not yet full enough. The issue is they're working on a generator we would like to use to charge our car, because it's still overcast, so there are a lot of clouds. We are charging as we speak, but it's only 2 kilowatts, so that will take ages before we will be full. But we have no other option at this moment because there's no electricity in town.
hello.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm fine, you?
Oh, thank God. How's the
Hello.
journey?
Good, it's good.
You're going to Cameroon?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, safe journey there.
Thank you very much.
Good evening. Well done.
Hello.
Is this bike a Tesla?
No, it's a Skoda.
Oh, is it affordable or just?
It's electric.
Oh,
Yeah. You had it right. You had it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, safe journey.
Thank you very
you.
much. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. We are currently on our way to the border of Cameroon. We don't know if we'll make it all the way today, as the road will be getting worse and worse.
We already left the tarmac, so it is still a good road with some vibrations in the road itself, as you hear the background noise, but it's okay. So we have to climb still 1500 meters, so that will therefore we lose quite some range. But so far so good. We are at 88% of state of charge, so enough energy in our battery.
Yeah, we could charge our battery full in the last village with a little bit with our solar panels, but mostly with the generator. It's not green, but yeah, we are in a transition, so that's also part of it.
Rainy season already started a little, and that's why the weather is not that good, so we cannot charge on our solar panels that much, and there's no grid to charge our car, so therefore it's challenging. And then we have the bad road ahead of us. We are at the highest point, 1,800 meters, and the road has been challenging so far. It's okay, but sometimes the potholes are really deep, and we also have one thing not in our favor, and that's it has been raining for a couple of hours. Not that hard, but
it's a bit muddy, and you don't see how deep the potholes are as they are full of water. So it's a lot of braking and calculating what the best option is. So we are in the middle of this challenging road, and it began straight away, real challenging. It's
real bad. This is on our limit of the car, maybe a little bit over it. But I didn't expect the road to be that bad. Maybe it's a little bit naive because we were warned. But it is bad.
Yeah, it is heavy. So we did now, I think, 5 kilometers.
In an hour or so?
A little bit less. So we go a bit faster, but now we drive 20, but sometimes it's 1. So in between there.
Sometimes we just walk in the potholes because there's water in it to check how deep they are.
Yeah.
But overall they are not deep, and the grip is really good. We are very impressed by the grip of the car.
Yeah.
The tires that constantly maintaining grip.
Well, we are very happy now that we changed the tires to all-terrain, because with the original tires we would have been not at all anywhere here. So it took some range during the entire expedition up until now, but this is totally worth it. Dit gaat echt prima. Weet je nou? Oh, ja, oh. Ja, dat kan wel.
This is the road. This is the worst part probably. Well, wish us good luck.
Ja. Oh, kut, of teruguit. Teruguit. As you can see, this is a little bit more of a challenging part of the road. At first we thought we fixed it with planks, but that didn't work. So the shovel, we made it a bit more flat in the middle so that it didn't hit the ground. We did touch it, so we lost a little bit of plastic. But we made it, and we don't think the damage is that big. So.
We have to be honest with you. This route we should never have taken. This is the worst route we have taken so far in Africa. We are now too far in to turn around. The road back is even worse than the road in front of us. We know that there is one spot left that will be really bad. This part took us like a half an hour at least. The roads are a little bit slippery, there are stones, and it is our ground clearance is not high enough. But just with keeping like the peace and just picking up a shovel and digging up some earth, and it goes all well. But to be honest, I'm really stressed.
Good morning. Not a very good morning. We slept here this night and tried again this morning. We drove, I think, 20 meters and it's just getting worse and worse. We are now 30 kilometers in and it is still 100 kilometers further. So we are seriously thinking it's better to stop and see if we can get help. Then that's not directly the ideal solution either, because what kind of help could really help us? So we feel a little bit stuck. The battery is descending quite quickly as well, so we will have to charge, and there's always clouds, so that will take ages as well. So the idea now is maybe to turn around but first wait for a jeep, a local jeep maybe, that can take some of our luggage. As if the solar panels are out of the car, we are lighter and it's easier to drive, but we have a higher ground clearance. Yeah, it's not fun at this moment. We really push the limits of what we can do electric, but this is a limit too far, I think. We'll wait here. We have contacted some people, but not too much, because what can somebody do from a distance? So we are still easing down and thinking of the best way to solve this. Wat is nu beter? Ik zou een beetje die kant op sturen. Meer die kant, ja. Meer? Ja. Ja. Meer die kant op. Meer die kant op, ja.
So this is Nigeria and this is Cameroon. So we're almost there. Ja, lekker. As you can see, we are still driving in Nigeria. Since the last recording, we decided to still keep going. It was an intense phase, very intense. We called another overlander that had driven this road the day before us. In the opposite direction. In
the opposite direction, to ask his experience, and he convinced us to keep going. So we did, and it was challenging, but we had the most challenging part when we were really in a little mental breakdown.
The biggest problem was that it had rained during the night and it was still a little bit wet, and therefore the ground was very slippery, and we thought, okay, if we have this the whole the rest of the route, then we cannot make it. Yeah. But then, because it got warmer and it dried up, it became very strong again, so and our grip was back.
Yeah, so it was still challenging and not good for our car. It still works, but the bottom is a little bit scratched. We charged yesterday in a village here up in the mountains. First we used the generator as it was very cloudy and there was no sun. But the generator, it went quite slow and wasn't ideal either. So at some point the sun came out and we charged with our solar panels and that went really good. So we did solar charge in Nigeria, that's also nice.
Yeah.
So we are now 62% full and we only have 65 kilometers to the next city in Banyo in Cameroon. So we should make it with the state of charge and we are now on our way to the border. We are not there yet because after the border there will be a challenging etape as well, going downhill with a lot of rocks. But there's no turning back now, so we will have to do it and you will see that in our next video.